Today, Precarious plays
Torment, Tides of Numenera. I love how I told these people, no, I'm not fixing your clock, and then I'm like, well, I'll fix it a little bit. Just a little, I mean.
But only because I want to.
But not for you.
And your weird dad fetishism. My dad's a bad dude. Lock the centuries-old memory to that device.
This one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. See what happens.
Yeah.
As soon as you lock this third image, a final surge of energy arcs through the air from the device to the clock itself. The clock shines for a moment, then becomes solid, fixed into a single state.
Ha-ha!
At the same time, the device in front of you goes dark. The images disappear, as does the strange view of the city's past. There we are.
We rocked that time-based puzzle.
Tick. Tick.
Although, now I guess we should probably talk to the cult of the changing god? The cultists of the changing...
I'm leaving. Leaving.
Do me a favor and save. Just in case.
Okay, right. Here.
Save.
Here.
During recording, that's the one.
Here. Oh, I hate that word. It's so scary.
Overwrite?
Yes.
Curious.
Return to game. Very good. Alright.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. I remember Calestige mentioning something about a dock, and this isn't necessarily true, but wouldn't going up a flight of stairs take us further from sea level?
Yeah, let's see if there's something behind the clock.
No, there's just stuff to the right. I think there might be an exit across the square. Yeah, there's a set of stairs down.
Oh, that's a down, and there. Yeah, let's go down the stairs. Let me see if Calestige has anything. No, she would have a different shape if she had something new to say, right?
It shows up on her character portrait.
Oh.
Or that's what it did before.
Okay.
With Aligian.
I forgot about that. Let's see what happens. Woo.
What is...
A cheese grater.
Oh, that's what I thought too, but that sounds...
It's not.
Well, I mean, they still probably have cheese to grate in the future.
I hope they do. That'd be a very sad future if they didn't. We have a popper down here, an underbelly thug, and a second underbelly thug.
And some green pipe. Well, there's a metal pipe with green flowing through it.
Ooses.
So we've got a green flow. Tiny dwellings are blah blah blah. Wall furnished with blah and bug and... Okay. Dang. You gotta move away from it once you click on it, or you can't read it. Tiny dwellings are carved into the rock walls, furnished with reeking bedrolls and bug-infested rags.
We're on the city's literal underbelly. Woo. Shall we keep moving? Who's this?
Allergern.
Hey!
But he won't talk to us because we're still with Calestige. Is he running a shop? I've already told you I want nothing to do with this Harridan. But you bring her to my door, ditch her someplace, and maybe then we can talk. It's encouraging to note I don't miss her at all.
Okay.
Until then, peddle yourself somewhere else.
Okay. It's good to know. Good to see you're doing well. Have fun running the apothecary that we all start after we're done with our adventures. He's done. Another mutant, yes. You know what, I would like to talk to a mutant. I want to see what their perspective is. What is mutant life like? Are you okay? Do they treat you well? What on earth is Glash?
What is a Bushinash? Did I read that word correctly?
Let's try that again.
Damn it.
If you pay your fish on time, the thug oh, it's a speech impediment.
Okay.
Come see me if you get a cough from the air here. It isn't called blue lung. Don't ask why. Oh, it's called. It's called blue lung. Don't ask
called blue lung. I think this is the kind of, I don't know if it's a speech impediment. I think it might just be an accent.
Hey, you remember that cheese grater?
Oh, it's weird.
Oh, we have to.
No, don't. It looks like a hive and I hate it.
That's probably...
Whoa, what is it?
A dark sphere inhabits almost every socket in this obelisk that stretches towards the cavernous ceiling. No one else seems to be paying the odd structure any attention like most Numenera. It's simply here, and if it can't be used, it's treated as part of the scenery. The orbs gleam in the dim light. You lean toward them. Are they glass? Jewels? Eyes? I'm gonna touch it.
Hold on, wait a second, because I just want to point out. I just want to point out. No, that's not it. It's just we have to interject with our own thoughts and feelings about what's going on, or there's no point in doing this. You know?
Okay.
So, I just want to point out how I think it's cool that we keep finding all of these weird arcane doodads that might not have any bearing on our personal quest. Because really it's kind of ridiculous whenever you are like playing a bog standard JRPG and maybe you'll find some ruins, maybe. But there should be like 15 different world-shaping devices just lying around all over the place, from the last time a group of heroes needed to divert a meteor or kill a god.
All the crystals.
Yeah, you should just find crystal altars all over the place that are just whirring away, doing something, keeping a rift to another dark dimension closed.
Or open.
Or open, yeah.
Yeah. I'm touching it.
Just go for it.
Your finger barely grazes the glass before it displays the image of a furred creature touching the surface from the other side. Purple vines threaded with veins of light hang from the branches of the trees behind it. You lift your fingertip and darkness swallows the creature. The orb is opaque once more. The orbs appear to reflect whatever action is performed in front of them. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
I want to sing.
Okay, hum a little song.
Hey there, who are you? Red tide raised, which we know what it is. Nothing appears on any of the dark orbs. Instead, the whisper of many voices joined in song curls from the obelisk so low that only you can hear it. Oh, guys, we sang a song together. That makes me so friend. Oh.
Tell the orb a secret.
I am gonna tell the orb a secret.
With your lips nearly brushing the surface, you whisper a thought you've never told anyone. A too tall, narrow-hipped being, a visitant, appears in the glass, long fingers clasped. Meeting your eyes, it speaks words you cannot hear.
They traded secrets.
You can, however, sense its thoughts. They tickle an odd part of your mind. Dizziness overcomes you. You suddenly know that the visitant speaks stolen words and that the blood was spilled to take them. Even though the cause was just, the visitant is deeply ashamed. It fades into the black of the orb, lowering its head.
This cheese grater is now my friend. We have exchanged secrets. We have sung together. We have high-fived. Friend. This is friend now. Nobody has tried to hurt each other. It's just friend. And also, maybe a past that is not their favorite. But hey, I fell from space, and I definitely have a past that I'm not so happy about. So... It's
curious that I feel like you've grown closer to the cheese grater obelisk than you have with Calistige or Alazern.
I just asked Alazern how his career was going.
He still did a fuck off.
I'm not getting the type of reception that I am from this cheese grater. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Friendship has to be both ways, otherwise it's an acquaintance. I can't say that word. If you could say that word.
Acquaintance.
Okay, thank
you. Acquaintance.
Show more. I'm not going to make a rude gesture at the structure because we're friends.
Okay, then we're out of options. Leave the obelisk alone.
It's nice meeting you.
Hopefully one day you'll be able to join our party. Obelisk for Smash.
Can you imagine one of these popping out hanging out.
Only,
you know what it reminds me of?
Only if it was that big. What?
It reminds me of our Burbo.
What?
From like D&D campaign. From
You're
our...
slurring your words. Did you mean burble?
Burble, yes.
Yeah. It does remind me a little bit of burble.
I mean, less communicate. No, I think we're about the same.
I mean, burble just communicates with language.
Yeah. What are you? How about you? I do not know what Mantha is. I do not know. Okay, we gotta have this conversation. Hi.
Z-
Okay. All right.
Can you zoom in? Enhance. Yeah, they meant it.
I'm not gonna. You know what? I shouldn't be chasing people. That's rude. Okay. Let us investigate this new connection.
This Lissum Jack. Lissum. And Jack is their word for rogue, right?
Uh-huh.
This Lissum Jack looks down on his luck, judging from his bare feet and dusty jerkin, but he takes in his surroundings with a hopeful gaze. As you approach, he smiles and throws out his arms in greeting, which reveals the tools of his trade on his belt.
Okay, we're gonna stay arm's length away from this.
No, he might be a spell blade. We should never have talked. Everything is already gone.
He puts a finger on the side of his nose and gives you a wink.
You do the voice.
Okay.
I'll read it from here.
How now, helpmeet? Got any vert plod for a topside slipper? Ooh, don't do this slang really well yet. Hey, it's my old friend. Wonder if she's got any new work for me. Oh, hey, you know my dad. Oh, or are they talking about this person?
These people.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 is really funny.
Farewell. Possibly.
None for me, thanks. You just go quietly walk up the stairs.
No, possibly. What do you mean? Sunshine, sea slide, or landward? Oh. I wish that I could go back one step.
Well, you can at least go back to review, because I'm not sure what the question was anymore. Got any vert plod for a topside slipper?
Yeah. This is the slang, but this is what he's asking.
Oh.
It's my old friend. Wonder if she's got any new work for me. I said possibly. And so this is obviously,
Yeah.
both? I'm gonna go with both to keep the options open.
Yeah. He grins ear to ear.
Steady plod then, that's the sunshine. I'll just need a sniffer for the landward, but you'll have to find me a dangler for the slide. Ya catch me?
Phew.
This'll be a sweet job. Catch you? Yes, I can catch you. No, I won't catch you. No, I don't. I want to go back because...
Just say farewell. Just say farewell. Keep our head high and we'll just walk up the stairs and...
No. Let's have the rest of this conversation and I can suss it out later.
Okay.
Yes, I can catch you. You know what? Catch you? No, I won't catch you. Yes, I can catch you. Catch you, question mark. Will this prompt some explaining?
There's only one way to find out. That's right. We stop this and we go look up someone else's playthrough.
Alright.
He gives you a suspicious look.
You don't speak the cant at all, do you? What were you leading me on for? I wanted to see how far I could go. I was just having fun. I got confused. I did get confused. All of these are true.
But 2 feels the most true.
Yeah, I wanted to see how far I could go.
He shakes his head with a grin.
Not far enough, I'm afraid, but no worries. I should have spotted you first at the moment I saw you. Never mind.
He clasps his hands and gives you a fresh once-over.
So, new to the underbelly, eh? Just visiting or looking for something in particular?
Oh, was he thieves canting you? I think he was thieves canting you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You know how in D&D, Thieves' Cant is like a language available exclusively to rogues?
Oh yeah, he was definitely doing that,
but it's just I never have really thought of Thieves' Cant as like a language in that way. I thought it was more about like good, strong looks and meaningful head nods and that kind of code. I didn't...
Well, I suppose it could be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
He recognized me.
Yeah.
Which is like a thing.
I think that's just going to happen all the time. I think that's just going to happen a lot.
I'm gonna say, to keep it ambiguous, what can you tell me about this place?
He smiles, sly.
What can you tell me about the shins in your purse? Have you got a few to spare? I'm skint at the moment, and it's making it hard to remember things. Oh, gosh, I'll give him some money. Sure.
He snatches the coins, and they disappear into his ragged shirt.
Much obliged. Now,
he rubs his beardless chin.
Where to start? You want to hear about the people who live here? Or maybe the Stitcha tunnels? Or the manufactory? Or those crazy dendro bastards?
He points at you, leering.
Or maybe you heard about the murderer and you're looking for a thrill. Ooh, that's not the murder.
Well, no, maybe the murderer, because what if the murderer is innocent and that person is about to be executed in a uniquely fantastical way?
Okay, I like this. I like this line of inquiry. Where's my murder option?
Maybe you have to drill down into a few others. Try the people here.
Tell me about the people here.
A murderer is a people. He blows out his cheeks.
Well, I wouldn't talk about everyone. There's a lot of us here, but I'll hit the highlights. Or lowlights, I guess.
He starts to count them off on his fingers.
There's Folsom, of course. He runs things around here. Not officially, mind you. He's just the sharpest Chegan with the hardest crew, is all. Michaela, who sells bits and bobs at her stall. Mook, the metamonger, who sells,
meat.
And
meta. Sells meta.
Sells meta. Sorry, everyone. Trying to keep it casual.
He bats his chest.
Tell Mook I sent you if you pay him a visit. He gives me a shin for each referral. Let's see. There's Alajern, the Aeon priest, who isn't anymore, but still knows his stuff. Mapper, crazy Harker, who's covered in maps, and...
Oh. He pauses, thinking. I pause, thinking. So those tattoos were maps.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
And, well, I suppose there's Crooked Keek. She's not very interesting, but she looks funny, if that's your float.
He spreads his hands.
That's all that's worth mentioning.
So, hold on, wait a second. We have a protagonist that has like a strong chronological theme, and then Calastige has this multi-dimensional element, and then Alajern has this spatial component. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is all very grand. In a time-space sense.
Let me hear about whoever he's calling bastards.
Got it. Oh, your favorite.
Young man after my own heart. The cannibals? Ha! Sometimes I think they do it just so they can be crazier than anybody else. I know they got some kind of mumbo-jumbo reason for eating dead folks, but I think they just like making people squirm, you know? Had to do it.
What about the manufactory?
Yeah.
He shakes his head as if bewildered.
That's the hard plod right there. Folks you'd think were smart enough to know honest work is bad for you, slaving away at those furnaces. And giant constructs watching over them like metal slave drivers.
He shivers.
I've only looked once. Scared the wits out of me, so I never went back. Yes. Okay, tunnels.
What is a stitcha? I haven't gotten enough context for that yet.
Stitch a tunnel.
I think it might be. No, I'll hold my guess in reserve.
They've dug them all over the place around here. You only see the ends of them since they fill them with loose dirt that only they can dig through.
Mm-hmm.
So a stitcha is a somebody.
He's a mole. Number one, I think, is the one that's left.
Yeah, I want to hear about the murder.
He shrugs.
It's the bottom of the ladder, as they say around here. There ain't no more to go down.
Ain't more down to go.
Ain't more down to go. But that's a good thing, right? Means you've got nowhere to go but up.
That is... how do I say this gently? Fucking stupid.
Nuh-uh.
That is wildly optimistic. A passing thought dims his cheery expression.
Unless you drown or get swallowed by the bloom or something.
There we go. Okay. He's in back of my good books.
Okay, I guess farewell is all we have.
And no murderer? No murderer for us then.
Bye. Nice meeting ya.
Although, you know what?
Keep it high.
You know what it might be?
What?
We might need to talk to the alleged murderer, and then we can get more information from this person. Although it's actually the end of the session, if you can believe it.
No!
Yes, it's true. I think what we might need to do is we might need to play this game saving really often, and then if we come across like something really interesting.
It's all been interesting. What are you talking about?
This is gonna be
I made
1,000 episode series.
I made friends
with a
cheese
rock
grater. Look. I'm sorry, obelisk. It prefers to call itself obelisk, so that is what I will be calling it. This obelisk is now my friend. This beautiful creature right here.
Okay.
All interesting.
Are they like weird little pistons? Something about it makes me uncomfortable.
They're little floaty orbs. I wonder how many friends this obelisk has. It'd be very sad and lonely if it didn't have any other friends but me.
Well, it's gotta have the friend potential.
It's high, right?
Even if it only responds to cast-offs, there have to be hundreds of potential friends.